everybody, and welcome. If you're popping on here, just closing my blinds so that I can see, and then I'm gonna sit down here and we're gonna chat for a minute, and then we're gonna make something. Let me pull comments up. Okay. Hi, Linda. I just was packaging up your Blessed to Craft kit, Blessed to Stamp kit today with your catalog. So it's going out today. I'm dropping it off at the post office, and then it'll be to you like early next week because it's going priority. Okay, I'm grabbing a couple stamps because I'm not exactly positive as to, I mean, I know kind of what we're stamping, but, hey, Amy. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, so if you are part of Blessed to Craft, your packages are going out today and tomorrow, and they are priority mail 2-day shipping, so they will be to you really quick. That's why they're going out late this month. Hi, Lynn. And my mom is watching. My mom is still here. I was giving her a hard time. I said, get on there, and then in like 30 seconds say, okay, I have to go to make lunch, because that's what she always says when she's at my grandpa's. When she makes lunch for him, I go live around the time he eats lunch. But she will have to go to make lunch for the kids, or like afternoon because I just asked her to do that. Thank you guys for popping on here. Okay, so I have not had a blog post up for you guys. Hey, Laura. I think maybe you just got on here. So you're Blessed to Craft. You're another one that I'm packaging stuff up for. Is going out today, and it's 2-day priority. It has your catalog in it, and I'm going to go over that. And so you will get that early next week. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do something a little crafty, and then I want to catch you guys up on some things. I have some new product I want to show you guys. So the first thing is this is the Berry Blessings class. I have 3 of these left. So if you're interested in getting the mega class for Berry Blessings, this is what it looks like. You get a half pack of this designer paper. This is the exclusive paper that went with the stamp set. You get the embellishments, a pack of card bases and envelopes. Hi, Iona. And then you get some crystal effects. You get a mono glue, and then you get 2 rolls of ribbon and the stamp set, and then the card kits. So the only thing that's not in this package is the card kits, but I have 3 spots left for that, and they are shipping next week. I am desperately trying to get catalogs out and my club stuff out, and then I'll be focusing on this to get this out, and then we'll be deep in paper party. So there are 3 of these left. It comes in this cute box. And so if you're interested, there is a link a little ways up on my Facebook page. If you are seeing this on YouTube, I'll leave the link down below for you to grab that. So 3 spots left. My mom's cracking me up. She is doing laundry today. She's washing my bedding today. For those of you that don't know, my mom's been here for a couple weeks, and she always helps out when she comes down, and she'll help out. It's always nice to have that help in the house. Like, she'll do the laundry and help with the kids, and it gives me more time to focus on business stuff. So that's always nice. And she helped us with some of the projects we did around the house while Esau was on vacation. So I am getting catalogs out, and I want to show you guys how your catalog will come. If you're getting a catalog from me, this is how it's going to come. You'll get it in a Stampin' Up! Plastic bag. You will get your catalog. Okay. So that's fun, right? Already. And then you will get a reward sheet. Which if you already have one, great, just tuck it away and keep it. If you don't, make sure you start tracking your orders. Then you will get my welcome letter. This is just some information about the new catalog and some things that are included. You will get a shopping list in there. And then you will get to this. I am having my launch party on May 21st. Hey, Julie. May 21st at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Pacific Standard Time. I don't know how that works. I just know that I'm in California. So that's where I'm at, and it will be 5 p.m. California time. And then so you'll need to do a time, you know, convert your time depending on where you're at. Don't mind some of these, the S got cut off for my little flyer, and it just says join me on Facebook for a crafty night. There'll be a make and take, and that is included in the packet. So there is a make and take that has this is brand new designer paper that's in here, and when you flip it over, it has all of the information to join the party. We will do the make and take. I will be sharing some information. I will have my catalog labels that will go live that night. There will be a giveaway. If you place an order between May 4th and May 21st, you will be entered to win a bundle, a brand new bundle of your choice in the catalog. The other thing that is happening starting May 4th is when you purchase the starter kit, so when you spend $99, you get $155 in product. So it is by far the greatest deal that you can get. Stampin' Up! Has not done one of these where you just get extra product of your choice in a while, and this is my favorite when they do this. So you get $155 in product of your choice, and then your starter kit ships for free, and that's starting May 4th. So that information is on the back here. So there's that. And then you will also get in your packet a bookmark of the new in colors. Now, if you get a bookmark that has the in color jewels on it, it means that you are a winner. So when you get your catalog, pull your bookmark out, and if it has the jewels on the heart, I've included some of these in random packages. I don't know who they went to. I just put them in my catalog packages. I mixed all of them up, and then I put them in priority envelopes. So I don't know who got these. So if you get a bookmark that has the jewels, you will want to let me know because you are a winner. And I will do that the night of the launch party. So if yours doesn't have it, then you're not a winner. But if it does, you're a winner. And then I will also be doing giveaways that night. So it'll just be a fun night for us to celebrate the catalog. So that is how my catalogs look this year. I am glad to have all of that done. It was a lot of work this last week pulling all of that stuff together, and I'm glad to be done with it. And then I had a little order that came in. That was the rest of my pre-order. So let's take a look at what is here. Okay, so this is the In Color Shimmery Vellum, and it is shimmery. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if it's picking it up on camera that it has this very shimmery, not only feel to it, but look to it, and it's in the In Colors. If you are signed up for the paper party, one of the pillow gifts that we are doing is the shimmery vellum. And it's gorgeous. So there's that. I wanted to see it and have it on hand. The other thing that I got, now this is a supply item for demonstrators. And they are catalog tabs. And I may be giving some of these away, because I noticed that you get a lot in your packet. So there may be some that I'm giving away, but I wanted to see them and try them out. I'm going to put them on my catalog today, and then I'll let you know how it looks. I'll show you, and then there may be a giveaway during the launch night. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see the shimmery. And then this is the basic paper for the In Colors. So I'm glad to have this. I'm going to create some In Color cards this weekend. So I love that. I love having the basics. And then this was the other thing that I got. And this, I'll try not to throw things. This is the Memory and More cards in the hand pinned. So it matches that hand pinned designer paper. So here is the card bases. So I guess these only come... You know what? I ordered the wrong thing, you guys. So these are the card bases and the envelopes. I thought I was actually ordering the Memory and More, the card kits, the cards. So that's okay. I'll use these, but this is not what I thought it was. But they're cute. I love this card base, and these are a little bit bigger, and they will coordinate with the Memory and More cards. So I will get those, and then I'll show you guys those. So I pulled these two stamp sets because I want to do some background stamping. I'm not sure what to do because I don't have a plan. So I want to do some background stamping, and let's see what I can come up with. So let's grab an in color. Let's do this soft succulent color. Okay, so we'll use that color. So let me grab a piece of the cardstock. So here is soft succulent. Maybe we'll do 2 cards. Okay, so my desk is a mess because I've been cutting stuff and putting together kits and packaging catalogs and all that. So don't mind my desk. And we're going to dive right in and get this created because I have to go pick up the kids at 1:45. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 card bases here. And then what I want to do is I'm going to do this at 4 inches by 5 1/4 for one of my cards. So we'll set that aside. And then there's this strip. And I want it to be like 1.5 inches. Let me grab the ribbon for this too. And then 4 1/4. Okay. So we have these 2. And then let me grab the ribbon that coordinates. Okay, so here's soft succulent ribbon. Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining me. Okay, I didn't need my... So here's the ribbon, and we'll use that too. Okay, so now let's see what we can do here. So the first one I want to do... We'll fold this in half. I'm thinking about using my Stamparatus. Here is this. This is the, what's this one called? Flowers of Friendship. I was thinking about doing like a sentiment for a background, but I'm thinking maybe this flower will do. So I'm just gonna quickly trim. I can hear my mom starting this stuff I asked her to make for the kids. I've been kind of I've just been stressed about getting catalogs out to everybody. So I've spent the last 2 days working on getting all of that done. And it always feels very, very stressful to me when I'm in the middle of getting catalogs done and writing my letters and, you know, checking my customer list and like, it's always very stressful, and I'm always very like, I want to make sure that they get out to everybody. And so it's been such a blessing that my mom's been here to help with the kids while I've been doing that, because it just always feels like a lot of work and stressful. So I've been so thankful that she's been here. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and then I'm just going into my ink, and we're going to just stamp directly on here. And I like to stamp somewhat in a triangle, and I like to go off the cardstock. And then I'll fill this in. And I sort of don't want it to be, like, I don't want them, whoops, I overlapped that. I don't want them to be like in a line. Okay. That's pretty good. I feel like they're kind of in a line. I feel like I didn't do that very, very well. Hey, Carol. And then what I'm going to do is I'll put my designer paper. I'm not loving the way that this is turning out, to be honest, but we're going to see what we can do about it. Okay, so let's grab the ribbon. Oh, Julie said it is a lot of work because you put a lot into sending your catalogs out. Oh, thank you. I am very specific about how I like my catalogs to go out. That's my type A personality showing. So let's add this. So this is a very monochromatic look. Sort of am not loving this, and I'm not sure what to do with it. So let's tie this bow. This is great ribbon for working on cards and tying bows. So I'm going to hold that really tight. I'm trying to think of how I can fix this. I feel like the stamping didn't go how I wanted it to. So I'm feeling like I'm not loving the background. Okay, let me grab my ribbon scissors. So I can trim that up a little bit more if I need to. I wonder how I can fix this. Okay, and then I want a die cut. And I'm wondering if this one would work. So we have the bow, and then I have this die cut. Yeah, I think this could work. No, I don't like it. I want a circle. I think I want a circle. I think that will be better. So let's... Okay. Maybe let's use some of this vellum. So here's some of that shimmery vellum. And try not to waste any of this vellum with the punch. So I'm gonna do like 5 of these. I'm gonna see if I add some of these to where the spacing is. Almost looks like tic-tac-toe, huh? I don't know if that's helping any. Okay, this is what we're gonna go with because I'm not positive. And sometimes when you're making something, you don't feel positive about it. But I mean, you're never gonna know if you don't try, right? So we're just gonna try this. And if we don't like it, it's totally fine. Nobody said you had to keep or send out every single card you ever made. So we'll add these. Okay. Let's stamp our sentiment and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm winging it. So let's use I love the sentiments in this. Thank you for everything. And let's do that in soft succulent so we can just keep the monochromatic feel to this. Okay. Thanks, Gil. Okay, so we'll stamp this right in the middle. How beautiful is that? Don't you just love it? Okay, so now let's add some foam. And I just have this piece of foam right here. So I'm just gonna trim it down and add it. Carol said, I'll give you credit for winging it. I never could do that. Well, some of my very best ideas comes from just diving in and just trying it. Like, I've been wanting to do like background stamping for like, that's been on my list of like the video I want to get up for you guys, like a regular edited video. I've wanted to play around with doing backgrounds on like for a card. It's just something that's been kind of in my head and I wanted to do, but I didn't really have an exact idea. And so that's where you just dive in and you try it. And nobody worry, this isn't blood. I know it looks like it, but it's just red paint. I've been painting some stuff outside. My kids yesterday thought it was blood. My husband thought it was blood last night when he got home. So now I'm just adding these jewels into the middle of the flowers. And then the next thing we're going to do is take our Wink Stella and we're going to push our ink pad together. And we're going to get a little bit of ink right there. And then what we're going to do is just dip our Wink Stella into it. And then we're gonna do this middle circles of the stamped flowers that we did. That's gonna give it a little bit of shimmer. And just a little bit of interest. So we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and lift this one up. And do that. You can't really see it, but okay, so there's that. The next thing we're gonna do, uh-oh, it's the wink. The next thing that we're gonna do is with a white gel pen, we're gonna come in. The first thing I wanna do is just add a couple white dots here and there. That's gonna fill in some of these spaces. And this actually might be all that I do. This might be enough. We'll see. See how that's just gonna fill it in? Okay, so I wonder if that's enough or if I should do the other thing I was going to do. So the other thing that I was going to do, let me see if I can show you without... So what I was going to do is take the flower. Love that shade of green, very soft. It's a very beautiful color. It really, really is. Okay, so what I was going to do is, I guess okay, I know what I can do. I can show you on this, because this is going to get covered up. So I was going to take the flower. It really does dress it up. It really does give it just a little extra pizzazz. And you don't even have to do that with the ink. You can totally just take your Wink Stella and use it on your cardstock. It's going to darken it up. Give it a little shimmer. And it will reactivate that ink that's already on there. So what I was going to do on the other flowers is I was going to come in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. But I was gonna come in with a white gel pen and add a couple touches of white to the flower petals. And you can see how that really dresses it up. So I did that in the middle because let's make the second card. We'll come back to the first card in a minute and see if we really want to do anything else. But I don't think that I do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is add this piece right here, like so. So let's just go ahead and add this flat. Oh, here's my adhesive. I wasn't sure where that adhesive went. So we'll add this flat. Like so. Okay. And then we'll add the ribbon the same way we did before, where we will tie the ribbon into a bow. Whoops, that didn't work, did it? Let's try that again. Pull it tight and then make the loops. It loosens up a tiny bit when you do that, so I always pull it a little extra tight, even to the point where the cardstock curls a little bit. I know it seems like when you're doing that, like your instinct is to loosen it a little bit, but if you just hold it a little bit tight, even if the sides of the cardstock are kind of curling in. When you go to tie the bow, you naturally let go a little bit. And so that will lay flat, but it'll be really snug on there. Okay, so we have this. And then let's do the same thing with a circle. Where's my dies? My little bucket here. This one I can use a smaller circle because, and we'll do a different sentiment. Okay. And I gotta clean these stamps like I'm rushing here. So I love this You Are Amazing. You're absolutely amazing. It's what I did on the bookmarks. Let's do this one. And I also really love this one that says, so very happy for you. This is the stamp that I will be using for our launch party. Hi, Diane. Let's do that in this ink again. Just like so. I think I did that on the wrong side of the stitch. Made me think of like the wrong side of the tracks. So we'll add some foam. And I think that will be good enough. Okay. So let's add this here. And I feel like it's a tiny bit crooked, but maybe not too bad. So now the thing that we're gonna do, you could do two things to this. I thought when I was thinking about doing these backgrounds and using designer paper to do backgrounds, you could take these jewels, if you had a lot of them. Now, I don't know that I would do all of my cards like this, but you could totally, let's do a few of them, like in random places, but you could do a whole card where it was like, it was covered in these. We'll do 5. And these, I'm out of the small ones, but let's do some of the bigger ones. Like that. So there's 5 of them. But the other thing that you can do to dress this up. You want to be careful when you're using a white gel pen. You don't want to run your hand over it or it will smear. It does take a few minutes for it to dry. And especially when you're doing dots, you're adding a pool of ink in one spot. So it's not like when you're writing and it has an opportunity to sink into the paper. You're literally making a little pool of ink right on top of that paper. And so you want to be careful not to run your hand across it, but then just go in and add these little dots, and it's going to give you an entirely new look. So, and this, I mean, it's a little time consuming. It's going to take you a minute to do this, but that's just like with coloring. If you're coloring, see, I smeared that one. If you're coloring something, it's going to take you a minute to color it, right? So you just, you know, have a YouTube video on or a movie on, and then add this. And it's going to be a great, fun, different kind of background. You can also do this with adding like lines, like adding stripes. Now this has stripes on it, so I don't know that I would want to maybe necessarily do that with this one, but you could totally do this with stripes and add a little something to your card. And I'm trying to go a little bit fast because I want to get this completed before I have to get off here with you guys. So I'm going a little fast and it might be a little bit more messy, but that's okay. but you can see it's not too terrible. I think it would be so pretty to have like a rhinestones or these jewels all over this card like that. I mean, it would take a lot. You would need, I mean, even just several packs to do one card, but it really would be a great like wow card, right? Let me lift that bow up and get under here. And you could make bigger circles. You could do several like little dots like I did with the 3 dots together. You could do that in each of these. I mean, there's so much that you could do with this. Okay, let me just finish this up. And I know I'm out of the corner of my eye, I'm seeing a couple comments come by, and I will catch up on those in just a second. I'll go back and look at them. Look at how fun this card is. I think doing backgrounds on your, is such a fun way to use your stamps a little bit differently, to kind of get into like a creative space. If you're struggling with some mojo, like you're going to feel so accomplished when you get a card like this done. And it can just spark some other ideas. Okay, one more row to go, you guys. And then my hand's a little tired. I'm going so fast on this. I have like 3 minutes. One time I fell asleep. Not asleep, but I was on the couch dozing. And I was late picking up the kids by like 15 minutes. To this day, they've never let me live it down. They're like, you fell asleep and left us. Okay, and then I think that's all I'll do. Let me get the other card. Okay, and show you guys. Let me catch up on comments. Okay, so let me know which one you guys like the best. Is it this one where we did the flowers, or is it this one where we used the designer paper? And I really love the way both of these came out. This I feel like was a pretty good save, since I wasn't loving the way just the background turned out. I think it was a great way to salvage that. And I like how simple this one is, but it really elevates this with the dots. And so this is simply, or Soft Succulent is this color, and it's the brand new in color. It'll probably be one of my favorites for these in colors. And then these are the jewels that coordinate with that, the in color jewels, and they're really pretty. Bobby said I like both of them, but the flower more. Kathy said I like both. She can't make up her mind. Susan said both. Daisy said the left one, so this one with the dots. And then there's another left design with the dots. So a few of you are liking this one. Perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed these. Again, if you haven't signed up for the paper party, make sure you do that. There's a link up above on my page. And then if you're interested in the Berry Blessings class, I have 3 left. And then catalogs are going out. If you're getting blessed to craft this month, your catalog will go out to you in your packet. So you'll have that at the beginning of the week. I'm dropping a huge batch off right now. I'm headed to the post office to drop those off. So you will get those next week. And we're getting closer to the launch of the new catalog, which is exciting. I will be back on Monday to share with you guys. And one day soon, maybe I will have time to do an edited video for you guys to actually sit down and film. Hopefully soon. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you guys later.